Jay Cutler reacts to athlete backlash over Arnold Classic's $500K open prize raise, talks Hadi Choopan's big win. Cutler discussed the recent controversy. Men's bodybuilding, it's still king. That's what people come for, the muscle show. People might agree or disagree. Jay Cutler continues to watch the men's open class evolve since quad stomping his way to 4 Mr. Olympia titles. In a recent Cutler Cast podcast, Cutler opened up on Hadi Choopan's big victory in Columbus, Ohio. He also addressed the athlete backlash stemming from the latest increase in open winner prize money slated for the 2025 Arnold Classic. When the curtains closed at the 2024 Arnold Classic, it was more than Hadi Choopan's resounding victory that sent shockwaves through the sport. Bodybuilding legend Arnold Schwarzenegger announced a substantial increase in open prize money for the next Arnold Classic, having raised the total from $300,000 to $500,000. This boost means that the Arnold Classic pays out more to its open winner than the Mr. Olympia by $100,000. With time to process the sudden monetary increase, athletes such as former 10-time Ms. Olympia Iris Kyle and reigning 3-time Women's Physique Olympia Sarah Villegas have aired their grievances. They have called for equal opportunities for female divisions such as women's physique, figure, and women's bodybuilding, all of which have been excluded from the Arnold Classic as of late. The latest to address this controversy are Jay Cutler and Milos Sarcev, who both contend that Schwarzenegger has the right to host the annual event how he sees fit. Cutler also opened up on Choopan's latest victory, comparing it to his earth-shattering 2009 Mr. Olympia comeback. Jay Cutler discusses Hadi Choopan's 2024 Arnold Classic win and backlash over new $500K open prize money. Cutler was blown away by Choopan's performance and explained why it reminded him of his '09 comeback. He came back after he got a lot of criticism at Olympia. Obviously losing the title, he missed it a little bit. It was kind of like me coming back in '09, it was redemption and now he's got his visa for UK, right, so. Regarding disagreements over open prize money, Milos Sarcev emphasized that athletes have freedom of speech. However, he also acknowledged that it is Schwarzenegger's show, and he has the discretion to award competitors as he deems appropriate. Freedom of speech, Arnold can do whatever he wants, it's Arnold. It's an established show that you won 3 times. The show is phenomenal, said Milos Sarcev. Despite backlash coming from female athletes, Cutler underlined that men's open bodybuilding is still king. Listen man, it's kind of like when I heard this, disagreements from women division athletes, men's bodybuilding, it's still king. That's what people come for, the muscle show. People might agree or disagree. A lot of our comments are going to favor us anyway, but just goes to show, that's what it's all about, just like the Mr. Olympia. It's a substantial amount more than what the other classes are, right? I know there are a lot of complaints, but in the end man, we chose our fields. I'm just happy that now because of the lack of large contracts, these guys can actually compete and potentially win a lot more money. That's just not for the first place, it's the seconds and the thirds. I know it's a little harder to qualify. You know there is a lot of shows, which I don't think there should be as many shows honestly, but we do have way more international top guys than we ever had. He adds that politics have always played a role in the growing sport. There was always is there politics with a guy from the UK or an Iranian guy winning, you remember. Dorian Yates was winning Mr. Olympia for quite some time and he was the only top foreigner that was in the top spaces, explains Cutler. The sport has evolved, said Sarcev. I'd love to be winning $500K, replies Cutler. I wish I could come back. I think Phil Heath should though. I would love to see Phil Heath. When I told my mom he raised the money to $500 and she